Good morning, everyone. This is Lynn Sugiyama speaking on behalf of the Arizona Buddhist Temple here in Phoenix, Arizona. I'd like to begin my Dharma talk by putting our hands together in Gassho, and I will read the pledge written by our Lord Abbot Kojun Otani. And it goes, breaking out of my shell, I shall carefully share a warm smile and speak gentle words just like the kind Buddha. Not becoming lost in my greed, anger, and ignorance, I shall be open-minded and act accordingly, just like the calm and peaceful Buddha. Not putting myself first, I shall share the joy and sadness of others, just like the compassionate Buddha. And really realizing the gift of life that we receive, I shall live each day to the fullest, like the Buddha who continues to emancipate all. Please join me in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. I want to thank all of you for watching us on this medium. It's summertime and I know it's hot. I want to thank you all for taking the time to join us and to listen to our Dharma talks. And I hope that you are able to learn some things about our Buddhist teachings. This coming September, Labor Day weekend, our youth group, our junior YBA, will be having a conference, and we'll be doing it virtually. But the theme of the conference is this pledge. And so I know the kids are working out the different events and seminars they want to hold online with the other kids. And so the conference, we have several churches from Southern California, and with our temple kids, we all get together learning about the Buddhist teachings and having fun. And so I hope that they all gain some things from the pledge that our Lord Abbot has to teach us. And so back in September of 2019, my family and I, and also a group of other people from Arizona, we all went to Los Angeles, and they're having a celebration, and they invited the Lord Abbot Kojun Otani to Los Angeles for the event there. And so it was a very nice time, and we got to hear the Lord Abbot speak to us. And so he talked about the pledge that he wrote, and he talked about the 4 statements from this pledge, and he talked about having us practice it in order to learn the Buddhist teachings. So when I read the pledge, it seems to be very simple to follow, but in order to practice it, and to practice it every day, it can be very difficult. And so I hope that all of us are able to practice this pledge thoroughly. So I believe the Lord Abbot, he wants everyone to interact with each other, with other people, in a calm and peaceful way. And so his pledge states that I will share a warm smile and speak gentle words. I shall be open-minded and act accordingly, and that I will share my joy and sadness with others. And so from this statement, I know that this life that we have is all a special gift that we have, and I hope that we're all able to share this with one another. So, a warm and gentle smile and to speak gentle words, this is a very simple and free thing that we can give to others. And it makes other people happy, and it makes us happy in return. And so I think this pledge is very simple to do, especially during times like this. So all of us, we all read and hear about the news around the world, and we see how much violence, how much distrust, how much information can be made by people to hurt others. And so it's difficult to be nice to other people all the time. And we get mad and we talk in anger to other people. And we're also ignorant about so many things that happen around the world. So when we feel this way, we feel that the whole world may be against us. So I think the Lord Abbot is asking all of us to try to act more kindly and more peacefully with other people, and that we have a better understanding of other people also. And that way we can make the better a better place. So the last statement of the pledge states that we are grateful for the life that we have and that we live each day to the fullest. So this means that we all have this one limited life. So how do we live life to the fullest? How are we to be grateful for this life? So to live this life in gratitude, we all thank our family, our friends for living us just the way we are. And so by doing this, we're doing this in the Buddhist way of life. And this gives us the opportunity to understand the Buddhist teachings better and to share it with others in our temple. So, one of the things that the Junior YBA is doing for their seminar, for the lessons that they want to do, is called a death cafe. So have you ever heard of a death cafe? Well, from my understanding is that they do hold seminars, they do it online now, but they have these meetings where they try to increase the awareness of death and to help people make the most of this unpredictable and limited life. So it's not to be a therapy session, but it's meant to be open in discussing what death is and what it means for each of us. So I hope that juniors are able to discuss this and that they don't shy away from this discussion, but they hope that they are able to confront it and to talk about this in a calm and peaceful manner. And so from this cafe, from what I have read about it, it talks about all these questions relating to death and how we live life. And so one of the quotes that I read was interesting, and this is from Steve Jobs, who's the founder of Apple. And so Steve Jobs asked, if today was the last day of your life, would you want to do what you're about to do today? So the sentence is basically stating that what would you do, or what would you want to do today if you knew this was your last day to live? So from the Death Cafe, other questions come up like, what's the meaning of death for you? What's the image of death that you think of? And what is your ideal death? So when I reflect upon these questions, to tell you the truth, I don't think about my own death. I know that one day I will pass away, but I hope that when that time comes, that I'm able to have a peaceful death, and I hope I don't have pain when I pass away. However, from all this, I feel very apprehensive about my own death. And so I have to ask myself, how do I live my life now? What would I do on my last day if I were to die? So I think about my wife and my daughter, and I think about my sisters. And so I hope that that I am surrounded by them when I pass away, and that I'm able to tell them how much I love them. And I hope that they have a fulfilling life of their own before their time comes. And so from this Death Cafe, I hope that people realize that this one life that we have is something that must not be wasted, and that it's a gift for all of us to have, all of us to share with one another. And so that's the meaning of trying to live this life fully, that we take each day and live life to the fullest. Because we never know when this gift of life may be taken away. So when I reflect upon the Lord Abbot's pledge, I think this is what he's trying to teach us. He's trying to teach us that the Amida Buddha, he made this wish for all of us to go to the Pure Land. So the Pure Land is the land of enlightenment. So when it comes for me to pass away, I will attain enlightenment in the Pure Land, where there is no suffering and there's no delusion, and that I will have an afterlife of peace and bliss. So I think this pledge that the Lord Abbot is trying to teach us is a good teaching tool for all of us to learn. And I hope that the Junior YBA, our youth group, learns a lot from the lessons that they are about to teach to the other YBA members in Southern District. And so I wish them good luck, and I hope that they have a great and well-fulfilling conference here online when they have it here in Arizona. And so let's practice what the pledge teaches us, and that we are able to live life to the fullest and to share our joys and sadness with others. So I think the Lord Abbot, he wishes that we are all able to make a better world filled with peace and kindness, and to treat each other in the most kind and gentle way. And that is how to live this life fully. So to realize this life and to realize that it is a precious gift, this is our path to enlightenment. So I want to thank you for listening. In closing, I'd like to go ahead and again read the pledge by our Lord Abbot. And it goes, breaking out of my shell, I shall carefully share a warm smile and to speak gentle words, just like the kind Buddha. Not becoming lost in my greed, anger, and ignorance, I shall be open-minded and act accordingly, just like the calm and peaceful Buddha. Not putting myself first, I shall share the joy and sadness of others, just like the compassionate Buddha. And realizing that the gift of life that we have received, I shall live each day to its fullest, just like the Buddha who continues to emancipate all. Please show me Gasho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you for listening. Please have a safe and blessed day. Thank you very much.